Ford says, hold on now, we're only making a certain number of Shelby GT350 and GT350R Mustangs, so get in line. Jaguar gives us all the goods on the 2016 XE sedan. Fiat will build the 124 Spider Roadster very soon, and Infiniti makes its Vision GT concept in real life, plus the price of the new CTS-V as well. Also, we'll turn the show over to a fan for your FLD question of the day. That's right, AK?
Yeah.
All right. What's good? I'm Derek D, and you're watching Fastlane Daily. Oh, that's what's good. There has only been a couple automakers who have participated in Gran Turismo 6's Vision GT design studies who have actually built real-world versions of the cars. Now Infiniti joins the Made It Real club, called simply the Infiniti Vision GT. The concept shows what a high-performance Infiniti sports car could, would, and should look like, and we think it's quite sexy. I mean, come on. With all those curves and me with no brakes. Am I right?
Yep.
There's definite contemporary Infiniti styling. But thanks, Max. All right.
No problem.
Yeah. There's definitely some Infiniti contemporary styling in the grille and C panel, but a lot more aggressive than anything we've seen from other car companies lately. I mean, this thing has carbon fiber everything, a big rear wing, and squared off center mounted exhaust. Now, will they ever actually make a production car that looks like this? Survey says. Yeah, I figured. One can dream. One can dream. Hey, remember Fiat's plan to build an MX-5 Miata-based roadster? You do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, some of you may be like, no, but anyway, you know, some who didn't remember. The time has come for the 124 Spider to become a reality, or the 124 Spider. A new Fiat Roadster with the bones of a Mazda will be unveiled at either the Frankfurt Motor Show in September or the LA Auto Show in November, with sales starting in 2016. The power plant is expected to be a Fiat-derived 1.4-liter four-cylinder with similar power to the new Miata. So there you go.
Nice.
Fiat 124 Spider. Oh, real quick, did you guys see this? Just insanity. Josh Sheehan landed a triple backflip on a dirt bike. Triple. 3. First time ever. This, of course, comes from the guys at Nitro Circus. I mean, look how high he is. He's got to be at least 75, 100 feet in the air.
Yeah, 80.
So high. If he missed that,
Yeah.
come on, that's game over.
Oh, yeah.
But landed it smoothly. He was veering off to the right a little bit there. But man, so high. I don't even know how, that's so scary. Guy's got like 40 balls. Just insane. All right, here's the full details of the US version of the 2016 XE sedan. When the compact sports sedan goes on sale next spring, it will debut with 2 engine options. The XE20D will use a 2-liter diesel to make 180 horsepower and 318 pound-feet of
Torque.
And that's a lot of.
Torque.
But, I mean, 100, give me, if I'm getting that car, I want over 200 horsepower, standard, all right? But next, you got the XE35T, and that will use a 3-liter supercharged V6 to make 340 horsepower and 332 pound-feet of
torque.
That stuff. And now we're talking, right? That will be connected to an 8-speed automatic, good for some 0 to 60 action in 4.9 seconds. As for styling, there will be premium, prestige worldwide, and R Sport trims. The price? We don't know yet. When we do, we'll let you know. Big price news, speaking of prices, big price news on the new 640 horsepower Cadillac CTS-V hitting dealerships this summer. And you want to take a guess?
84,000.
84,000, ding ding, Omar, you're close.
Wow.
$83,995, you're $5 off. So that's wrong. But wow, $20,000 more than the outgoing version. But don't worry, you could still put a V in your Cadillac for 62 to 64,000 bucks. Just got to get the ATS-V.
Yeah.
That's all. You know, but the ATS-V basically is the price of the outgoing CTS-V. So Speaking of big news, Ford dropped some as well. There will only be 100 Shelby GT350 Mustangs for the 2015 model year, and the GT350R will only get 37 examples. Now, those ultra rarefied production numbers should make for some pretty interesting bidding wars among interested buyers, and in the future become very expensive collectibles. And in case you forgot, the GT350 gets a 5.2-liter flat plain crank V8 with about 520 stallions. That's a lot. Half of those 100 cars will have the technology package, and half will have the track package. Why don't you just give me a track pack? Name that movie reference, Erica.
Don't do this to me again, Derek.
Billy Madison. As for the GT350R, not sure on the power figure yet, but it gains other performance elements to let it handle track duty like a boss. With limited slip differential, carbon fiber wheels, and a manual transmission. Yay! That's always good. Now, of course, Ford will build more of both those cars for the 2016 model year, but who knows how many. It's the 2015s that are going to fetch the coin. It's a game you play with your kids. There, you get that. Time for your FLD question of the day. This video is just great. It's great. And it comes from, well, I'll just let him tell you.
I am Boris, and I am from St. Petersburg, Russia.
Yes, that is Boris from Russia. Now, the video, it's pretty long. So in the beginning, he gets out of his car and says he's making an art video for us, and he's walking towards like a warehouse or something. Yeah, he does say this, though.
For you guys, because I'm always watching your show, and I really love it. I think, Derek, you're a very talented guy.
Yes, that's right. He loves the show and thinks I'm a very talented guy, so thank you for that, Boris. He also said he loves Erica.
Cool.
Yeah, and when she hosts the show when I'm not here.
Right.
So there you go.
Not the other times.
Boris loves you.
Only when I'm hosting a show, not other times.
Oh, yeah, I think other times probably.
Okay.
So then he opens the door to this warehouse, right? Walks in, you can see all kinds of Harley-Davidson posters on the wall, some old school cars behind him. And here's how he describes this place.
The island of America.
Yes, the island of America in the heart of Russia. I like that. Little island of America in the heart of Russia. As he says that with a classic pristine Chevelle SS behind him. He then explains him and his partner have this place with all old American classics, all muscle cars, which is pretty badass. I mean, it's sick. So now, Boris, I need to ask you, what is your FLD question of the day?
And the question is, do you like, Derek, that kind of cars? And which one would you prefer to throw some hammers? I mean the truck muscle cars.
Yes. Okay, so basically, here's his question, okay? Do you like American muscle cars, and which muscle car trucks would you prefer to throw some hammers back there? Right?
Yeah.
That's a great question. You know? Yes, of course I like American muscle cars. I live here, America. Especially love the old school ones. I'll take a 1967 Pontiac GTO. Right, AK?
Yeah.
I'll get myself a goat. Very nice. Hell, any old school GTO. How about a 1970 Chevelle SS, like they have there? Why not? Sick car. Give me an old Ford Shelby GT500 Mustang, Eleanor, if you will, and I'll be gone in 60 seconds. Reference for the win, right?
Yeah.
So what about you, AK?
I like the GTOs.
The GTOs?
Did, yeah.
Yeah, they are nice. Max, you like to add anything to this?
Nothing.
No?
Like to add nothing.
All right, you'd go.
There's a mirror back there.
All right, so the El Camino is awesome, and I would think it's more famous, but I would rock the El Camino in a second. Let me just say that. But if I'm gonna throw some hammers back there, it's got to be the Ford Ranchero.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, comes on.
Comes on.
Comes on. It came out before the El Camino. All right, so you gotta go with the OG. Only I think 2 years before it, but hey. So there you go. I'm gonna throw some hammers back there in the Ford Ranchero.
Nice.
Like a churro. Churro from Great Adventure? The cinnamon cane. That just reminded me of that. All right, sorry. Anything else, Boris?
Greetings from Russia. We're watching you. We're always share your programs in our big society in Facebook and Instagram. So keep it going.
Well, yes, well, thank you very much, Boris. And everyone in Russia who watches the show, we do very much appreciate it. Hey, next time I'm in Russia, let's hang out. I'll drink some vodka and play Durag all day long, which apparently is a card game they play there.
What's it called?
D-U-R-A-K. Durag.
Means stupid.
No, it means it's a card game where whoever has the most cards at the end loses, I believe. Typical card game. So let us know what you guys think. Use hashtag FLDQOTD, and you can send a video in just like Boris did too.
Tips@fastlanedaily.com.
Oh, and also if you want to, thank you, AK. And also if you want to see Boris's whole video, we'll post it on our Facebook page because it's pretty good and you can see what all is going on there. So thank you for that. All right, and that is going to do it for Fastlane Daily today. Ooh, long episode. I'm Derek D, and remember, subscribe, like, share, comment, and hit us up on that social media. I heard someone the other day say they abbreviated social media to SoMe. Yeah, never say that. Thanks.
Are you the brother of that guy in Blue's Clues?
Oh my God, was his shirt green, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're way off.
Are you the
We just got a letter.
Got a letter.
Wonder who it's from.
Would you ever loan Max your car for the weekend? Say he had to go to
Dreams
Home
would come
Depot,
true.
Or he had a big gig in his.
Here, I'll tell you what.
As long as I quit the
What if I
yard.
drove you to the airport?
I'm going to Georgia in a couple weeks. You want to
Nice.
do that? Sure.
Newark?
Atlantic City.
Forget it.
We're living in the fast lane, baby.